Hi everyone, I'm Lakeisha.
Hi, my name is Jason.
Hi everyone, I'm Dana Marin.
Hey everybody, I'm Gregg.
Do. Just two simple letters, but 1,000,001 imperatives. Do is a challenge, the expectation of greatness, which is why we don't just make technology. We make do machines, superpowered creation engines that make things happen. Lenovo, for those who do.
Hello everyone, my name is Lakeisha Carter-Unaka, and I will be talking about our case study for Lenovo. Lenovo's group spent $1.75 billion and acquired IBM's computer business and became the world's third-ranked PC maker. They are now a $28 billion brand and are well known in China. The company first launched in Beijing in 1984 and under the name New Technology Developer, which is also considered NTD, was a developer for PCs. The company took on small venture partners and reorganized itself as the Legend Computer Group company. Lenovo reached some huge milestones. In 2003, Legends wanted to become more internationally known, so they rebranded themselves under the name Lenovo, developing their brand by marketing the Lenovo name in other countries like China, the US, and India. Lenovo management was too focused on the factories and the local markets. The market shares started to decline because the market became saturated with other competitors. For example, they launched Liphone in 2011, but failed to get the necessary buy-in from the consumers due to fierce competitors like Apple's iPhones and tablets. Lenovo continues to seek for ways to grow their brand, but are unfamiliar on how to run transnational companies. Our decision problem. We need to increase global presence. Problem number 1, marketing. Although Lenovo is known in the big corporations, it isn't as popular in the smaller sectors, which has resulted in disappointing results in their market share. Not enough investments in marketing and brand strategies in Americas, Asian Pacific countries, and Middle East Africa. Problem number 2, lack of global marketing leads to low awareness. Because the brand is made in China, Lenovo will need to create awareness outside of local markets, setting a tone and educating consumers, understanding the company is not just another unknown brand, but they are selling their products at a low cost while providing quality product. Global countries need to understand that it is the best product in the industry and has acquired some of the best technologies with IBM. Problem number 3, threat of competition. The competition in the computer industry is very fierce. The technology industry continues to grow and create innovative ideas that if Lenovo is not careful, they can be forgotten about, especially competing against brands like Apple, HP, and Dell. If Dell, Apple, and HP pick up some of the additional market share with volume efficiency from overseas and in the local markets, Lenovo can be in trouble. Which brings us to our major stakeholders. The internal stakeholders would be our employees, investors, shareholders, board members, and internal stakeholders will be committed to global supply chain, focus on employee welfare, and quality and safety. Our external stakeholders would be our community, society, government, and customers. What they would like to see is environmentally protections, new materials, high tech, financial services, and consumer goods. Dana, take it from here.
Hi everyone. There are several risks of globalization that Lenovo may face. 1. Sovereignty. Lenovo may encounter unsupportive governments who wish to exert their power. 2. Growth. The low profit margin of Lenovo reduces growth opportunities and can prevent expansion. 3. Inequality. The income disparity between business leaders and workers can lead to problems between the classes and organizations. 4. Environmental. Governments are constantly enacting legislation in order to protect the environment. Lenovo must know and understand current and future regulations in order to prevent loss. 5. Cultural. Lenovo must be careful not to negatively affect the host nation's culture and society. Lenovo must efficiently manage international supply chains by lowering costs worldwide. By lowering costs, Lenovo will increase the profit margin and allow for further global expansion. Lenovo must be flexible to handle the diverse global needs it will encounter, including culture, labor, and environment. Lenovo has some global exposure, but must expand its learning and experience to have a successful global strategy in the emerging markets. Institutional voids create obstacles for companies trying to expand globally into emerging markets. Various voids will be encountered in emerging markets, including but not limited to governments who may place restrictions on investing and red tape that may hinder business operations. The communities may not use credit. The local suppliers may vary in dependability and quality. The infrastructure may be underdeveloped, including poor roads, transportation, and internet and phone capabilities. The ports and airports may also be underdeveloped. And labor trade unions may vary in strength and politics. This will bring us to Gregg's portion of the video. Take it away, Gregg.
A global matrix structure can be defined as an organization structure that facilitates the movement of information and skills horizontally. Employees in lead roles within their divisions or locations report directly to their manager, and the information flows horizontally across departmental lines. This type of organizational structure allows for rapid management response to changing markets, which has been especially prevalent within the personal computer industry in the last 10 years. Operating with an organized global matrix structure can make the difference between operating globally efficiently and globally inefficiently. Now we will discuss our 3 strategic solutions. Our first solution is to place an emphasis on relations with emerging governments. As you can see in the slides on the left, the market penetration in both the tablet and smartphone industry leave a lot of room for growth. Also, in the past, companies such as Intel have turned a relationship with a government such as Costa Rica into an industry-wide boom. A successful transaction and relationship with an emerging government can also lead to a trickle-down effect, which could affect the market for schools, corporations, and eventually consumers. Our second strategic solution is to place an emphasis on the smartphone and tablet industries. While Lenovo has been working to improve upon these industries, these charts show just how much room for improvement they have. In 2013, Lenovo's smartphone and tablet products made up just 10.3% of their total revenue. While this is offset by per item smaller sales prices, there still is a lot of room for improvement. Also, their global market share in 2013 was well below their competitors in the smartphone and tablet industries, coming in at just 3.9% and 4.3% respectively. These shortcomings can be attributed to Lenovo's inability for operating a multi-local strategy. Different cultures and societies have different needs for both uses and cosmetics. If Lenovo finds a way to cater their devices to meet the needs of these different cultures and societies, they'll be well on their way to making up the gap. Our third strategic solution to continue filling the gap for global presence is through acquisitions all over the world. This strategy has already proven successful for Lenovo in the past through their successful acquisitions of IBM, Motorola, Median, and CCE. Lenovo has been able to increase their range of products as well as their global footprint and their market share by acquiring these companies. Acquiring a company in a new market can lead to Lenovo successfully running a multi-local strategy, as they will be able to build upon the cultural foundation set by the previous company. In doing this, Lenovo can expand more rapidly into a market than they could have without the acquisition.
Thank you, Gregg. Our recommendation for Lenovo is to continue their focus and brand awareness upon their tablets and mobile phone business to emerging new markets such as Europe, Middle East, Africa, Asia Pacific, and the United States. These emerging markets pose opportunities for brand awareness as well as increased footprint of the company in terms of brand and brand value, reputation for Chinese-made goods as being inferior to their competitors. In tablets, Lenovo had a record high of 3.4 million shipments, up over 300% year over year. Tablet strength was driven by the launch of the Yoga tablet, the world's first multi-mode tablet. Together, these results clearly illustrate Lenovo's PC Plus transformation. Also, for a third straight quarter, Lenovo's combined shipments of smartphones and tablets, 17.3 million devices, surpassed the 15.3 million PCs it sold. It also continued to be the world's fourth largest smartphone supplier with 4.8% market share, growing shipments 47% year over year, driven by excellent performance of its smartphone launches in a number of new markets. Furthermore, Lenovo should target governments and government institutions. This will have a trickle-down effect to various segments of public institutions, corporations, and eventually consumers. Our Lenovo implementation is a four-step plan. First, our goals and objectives are to create strategic partnerships with emerging governments. These partnerships will be utilized to increase market share globally. Second, we need to identify and address the business challenges. For example, barriers to entry in foreign markets. Lenovo needs to understand the dynamics and challenges that come with competing within foreign markets. Also, Lenovo will need to shift focus from a declining PC market to a fast-growing tablet and mobile device market. Third, our approach is to educate consumers and target specific products to address their technological needs. And finally, the end result will be an increase in market share, global footprint, and brand awareness. Why is accountability important? It is estimated that a lack of systematic accountability costs M&Es billions of dollars each year in terms of employee theft, rework, return of defective products, inefficiency, workplace conflicts, and misunderstandings. This, in turn, leads to ineffective work practices, quality control issues, and differentials in work practices, as well as leadership and supervisory behaviors, and loss of valuable employees because disillusionment, discouragement, and cynicism. Billions more in income is lost by companies who lose formerly loyal customers because of lack of accountability that results in substandard to poor customer service, resulting in customer service experiences that turn off the customer. Companies that have accountability practices in place are protecting customers and protecting human rights worldwide. Accountability helps control exploitation of people for profit around the world. In short, Lenovo is a fast-growing company that is on the rise globally. They have the largest global market share in the PC market, and they are seeking to increase their threat for tablets and mobile phones. Targeting emerging markets globally will help them achieve greater market share for the various portions of their business. On behalf of Lakeisha, Dana, Gregg, and myself, thank you, and just do.